Hey guys, today's video is a haul of everything that I bought in the month of March. Some of the things haven't been delivered yet because it's usually like Colourpop and stuff like that, but anything that I made a transaction for this month will be in this video. I'm not going to hold everything up because then my whole bed would be covered in products because I bought a lot of stuff. So I'm just going to put screenshots up of like the products that I bought and it's just going to be easier that way. I'm going to have to like get through all my stuff. So today's video is actually very kindly sponsored by Odin's Eye, who are one of my favorite makeup brands, and they've been consistently one of my favorite brands for over a year now. Since I started trying their products, I've just been in love with them. Their releases are super original, creative, amazing, and every release just gets better and better. But they're also having a special offer where from the 4th to the 6th of April they're selling mystery boxes, 2 sizes, so you guys can pick which one you want. There's one for 25 euros where you'll have at least 40 euros in value inside the box, or you pay 55 and you'll have a mystery box with at least 100 euros in the box in value. It's everything excluding the most recent collections. Everything pre that is in the box, and this is happening to celebrate the brand's 3-year anniversary, so that's amazing. On my face we have a few of the things that you could possibly find in your mystery box. So to start off with, I used one of their fruit blushes, which are the matte ones, but they also have shimmery ones that you might get in the box. This one's an Apricot Girl and it's one of the most like beautiful springtime shades. I just think it looks so stunning. It just blends to the skin amazingly, but it's super pigmented and I just love these blushes. You guys know this because I've been raving about them literally for a year. You can also find yourself a highlighter palette. This is the first one they came out with and the first one I tried from them, and it's amazing. This comes with 4 different shades. There's a pink, there's a champagne, there's a yellow gold, and a purple reflex. Today I used a mixture of these two. I like to mix and match. They come in different textures as well. Like for example, these two are a more thick highlighter, but these two are a more like smooth highlighter. So it just depends what you want. Then I used my favorite springtime palette from them. This is the Alva, and it's got some pinks, some mauves, as you can see on my eyes. It's all very delicate and beautiful. I used Lotus, Camellia, Lilac, Dahlia, Cherry Blossom, and I think that was it for this look. It's so stunning. It's just such a beautiful palette, and the textures in this palette are so amazing. I've made dips in so many of these shades, as you can tell. I've just been loving this palette so much, and I mentioned this in my palettes for springtime video. I think this one's just perfect with all the yellow tones, with the pinks, the mauves, the golds. It's just such a beautiful springtime palette that is still very everyday, and you can wear this with any look. You can also get some of these in your box, which are the cream lip stains. I've been using on repeat today because I've been wearing this makeup for a few hours now. I've been using Water Lily and Little Jasmine. Little Jasmine is the one I always recommend to you guys. It's just such a stunning shade. So this is Little Jasmine. It's just a beautiful, shiny, nudie orangey, but it looks so stunning on the lips. It's what I have right now, but it's kind of a mixture of Water Lily, which is a more red nude. It's a little bit deeper. They also come in reds, so many different shades, and then they have the matte ones as well. So these are very similar, but this one's a little more red, this one's a little more nude, and I love these. They're so shiny. Look at that glass. If you apply gently like me, it'll just look like a lip gloss, but if you apply it kind of a thicker layer, it will look like really opaque lipstick. So these are some of the products that you could find in your mystery boxes. So just to remind you guys, that will run from the 4th to the 6th of April, and my code will still work with this, so you can get 10% off. And yeah, let's get into the video. So I don't know if this is exactly chronological order, but it's about as close as I could get to chronological order. First, Colourpop. I bought the full Animal Crossing collection. I think it was like $125, and that collection, really nice. I like the blushes. I love the mini crayons, and all of the palettes are great. I didn't try the turquoise one, but I'm assuming considering the quality is probably going to be great, and I'm just happy to have it. Okay, I also bought the Wine and Only palette with the 2 Super Shock shadows. It was like a set, and I love the Super Shock shadows. I love the palette. It's my favorite Colourpop palette right now. I did a ranking video of Colourpop palettes and it was #1, so that was a great purchase. I bought the Hello Kitty palette, one of the glosses and one of the blushes, purely for like collector's mindset, but I love the gloss, I love the blush, and I love the palette. I think it's an underrated release, but it's just really soft springtime kind of a look. I bought both of the Frozen palettes, the Anna and Elsa palettes. From Beauty Bay, I bought a full face of Milani makeup that I still haven't used and I still haven't filmed, but that will be coming sometime soon. I'm trying to slot it in somewhere in between all of my regular content. Pure disclosure, I was sponsored by Native in like 2018 once on my main channel, and since then I've still been buying it myself with my own money. So I bought a new set of 3. I don't buy the ones in the plastic packaging with the twist up. I buy the ones in the cardboard packaging that they recently started releasing. Push it up. And I bought 3 different scents. I bought my regular coconut and vanilla, which is my favorite scent. I bought some kind of a something that smells a bit like tea, and then one of them smells like clementines or tangerines or something like that. I'll put them all up on the screen, don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. It's my favorite natural deodorant. I feel like it actually like soothes my armpits. It's like, it's got like shea butter in it, so it's gentle and moisturizing on the armpits. That's the word I was looking for. Moisturizing, hydrating. It's kind of like that vibe, and it just smells really nice. It smells all day. Like, smells good all day, not smells bad all day. Another Colourpop purchase, I bought the 3 Valentine's Day palettes. I love them. I love the middle one. I think it's called 143. That one is like pure Barbie from the 90s vibes. It's just that hot pink, but not like tacky, but like a good hot pink. I love the red one. It's like a reddy brown, and there's like a blush pink, which reminds me of Blush Crush, the other Colourpop palette, but this one just seems a little bit less like bland, I think. So I love those. I missed out on the blushes, which I'm very upset about, and I feel like they're not going to restock them. So I accepted my losses. It's fine. It's okay. I wasn't there. Too bad. Okay, it's fine. It's just makeup. I also bought the Bambi full collection. So there's 3 eyeshadow palettes, 1 set of false lashes, 3 eyeliners, 3 luxe glosses. I love them all. I think the shades are really nice. Kind of like a cool toned, springy vibe, except for one of them. Bambi's like an orangey brown type of look. The Bambi palette is probably my least favorite from the collection, and the flower one is my favorite. Thumper is just somewhere in the middle. I love just everything else. I feel like the glosses and everything is just such a cute springtime release, so I'm kind of happy about that. Cult Beauty, I bought the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood contour wand because everyone is raving about it, and well, they were raving about it for a long time, like best contour and all of that stuff. So I got the contour wand because it was always out of stock, and finally it came back in stock. Added it to cart and I bought it, and it came, and it's great. It's amazing. I love it. And now everything else is out of stock because of that Madison Beer interview, so I'm glad I bought the blush and the highlight pre the Madison Beer interview, because now you basically can't get it, and I'm hoping that lasts me a while. But then Cult Beauty had this like an offer for Charlotte Tilbury products where if you spent, how much was it, like £110, you would get a free face and eye palette. And I really like getting free stuff, even though I had to spend the money to get the free stuff. I just enjoy getting free stuff. I used the face palette today and I think it's stunning. The blush is really nice, the bronzer is perfect, the highlight is blinding, even though in the pan it looks really lackluster. It looks like one of those like crappy highlights. Well, not crappy, but like super natural. I don't think that's natural. I think that's really nice. And then I used the eyeshadow. I didn't use any other eyeshadow. That's it. It's just 3 different colors. There's something in my crease. I put gold. There's like a goldy shade on my lid, and then the brightening one on my brow bone and in my inner corner. But to get the face and eye palette, I got me a backup of the Flawless Finish foundation, which is my favorite foundation of all time, and I got my mom Charlotte Tilbury foundation, just in a different shade, because I needed to up my spending. So I was like, do you want the foundation? This is my deal for you because I want the face and eye palette. I also bought the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter primer thing because I got the Flawless Filter in PR, but they sent me a darker shade, which is going to be fine for summertime, but right now it can make me look a little bit orange. So I just bought a lighter one, and for now I can mix them, and then in the summertime I can use the deeper one, and wintertime I can use the lighter one. No problemo. It's a really good primer. I also bought the Charlotte Tilbury brow gel because I really liked it, because I tried it in the full face. So I have 1 brow gel and then bought the second one, and then recently they sent me PR with all of their new brow releases and they put 2 brow gels in there. So now I have 4 Charlotte Tilbury brow gels. This is why I never get through stuff, because I make dumb decisions. Anyway, I go through brow gels pretty quickly because I don't use pencils in my brows anymore. I just use brow gel. At least for now, that's the way I like to go about life. And then I got the face and eye palette, and I really, really like it. I think it's going to be great for once we are able to leave our households as like a travel thing, because it's got a huge mirror and it's got, like I said, bronzer, 2 blushes, 1 highlight, 3 eyeshadows. It's basically all you need for this look. Then Becca, did I do a full face of Becca this month? Oh yeah, I got it later on. It's like I could have just been patient and waited. Anyway, I bought a full face of Becca. I also bought a full face of Milk makeup. Both of those will be linked in the description. So the full face of Becca, how do I feel about that? I liked everything I tried, essentially. I liked some things more, some things less, but I didn't dislike anything. My standout favorites, what are my standout favorites? I love the highlighters, the bronzer, the blush mainly, and highlight. I love those 2. I like the gloss. Those are like some of my favorites. Milk, I love the skin tint. I love the primer, you guys know this. I love the setting spray. I loved the mascara and the brow gel. really good. It was like a fiber brow gel. For Becca, because I tried those, I had Lilac Geode in a mini, the highlight, and C-Pop in a mini. And then I got hooked on Becca highlights again because I realized that they were truly my favorite formula. I feel like they were one of the first, well no, it was the first high-end highlight that I tried. It was amazing. So I decided to do backups because they're going away in September, if you're not aware. They're closing down, so I just decided to buy a lot of backups. I bought a full-size champagne pop to go with my mini. So I'm using the mini and I'm saving the full-size. I bought a full-size vanilla quartz, a full-size prismatic amethyst, and then a mini moonstone and a mini opal. I'm not a normal human being. I just don't really know what happened with my brain. I don't know why I need that many highlights, but I'm just very excited about them, okay? We'll swiftly move past this whole situation. Anyway, embarrassing. Colourpop. I put down an order. I still haven't received it, so it's not here, but I'm putting screenshots of it anyway. But I can't tell you what I think about it. I bought the Menage a Moi palette, which is like a pinky, mauvey, burgundy, really like date night Paris. Why do I have to attach some kind of a scenario to every makeup look I'm buying? Anyway, late night, date night Paris kind of a look. I bought the Boudoir Noir, which is a olivey yellow tone palette. They're both £16. I've been eyeing them for a while because I think they look really, really cute. And I got them, because Colourpop was doing a 25% site-wide springtime sale. So everything I bought in this set was 25% off. I bought the Limoncello collection, but I didn't buy the whole thing because I missed it by, I think it was like half an hour or 20 minutes. So the whole collection was gone, but I was able to buy separate. So I bought the palette. It's like a yellowy palette with one pop of blue. There's 4 eyeshadow sticks. There's a blue and then there's like variations of gold and pink, but I only got the 3 gold and pink ones. I bought one of the blush sticks. There were 3. I got the mist. It's like a glowy mist that they have. And I think that's it from the Limoncello collection. I'm kind of excited about that. And then I got 2 of the cream blushes that they just released in like the tube packaging. So I'm excited for those because springtime's coming up and I love cream products for springtime. That's just my thing. SPF starts coming out. I know I should be using SPF all year, but I don't because London from the months of about like October to March, there is absolutely zero sunlight. Zero. So I'm not wasting SPF on that. I'm sorry. I'm just refusing to. Also, I didn't leave the house because situations. Then Colourpop. Once again, can you see the addiction? Yes. I bought the whole Lizzie McGuire collection. So recently Colourpop came out with a Lizzie McGuire collection. There's eyeshadow palette. It's like a pinky green. So juicy lip glosses, but I think they're minis or not. I don't know. They could be full size. I could be lying, just straight up lying. But they have little glitter particles in them and So Juicy lip glosses are usually like an opaque kind of a thing. And then more of that like translucent, transparent vibe. So there's 4 of them. There's 2 packs of 2. So the So Juicy lip glosses I'm very excited about because I love my So Juicy lip gloss. It's the best. One of the best lip glosses, okay? They had 2 Glitterly Obsessed. I'm not very obsessed with the Glitterly Obsessed, but I just added the whole collection because I was late once again to the Colourpop launch, so I just grabbed the full collection and left. Blushes, 2 blushes. I think that's it for the collection. I think it was like a smaller vibe, but that should be here. Well, the Menage a Moi one that I was talking about, that has now been shipped, so that should be like another week or 2. So with this one, by the time they dispatch it, could be another like 3 weeks, but I'm still gonna film videos on everything, so just stay tuned for that. And then last order that just arrived today. I said I wouldn't buy this, and then I saw more swatches and I'm so glad I got it because the palette is amazing and the mattes are not too deep at all. I hate when palettes only have deep eyeshadows. I appreciate that for other people, they can have it, but I'm not going to buy it because it doesn't look good on me. I need slightly lighter shadows to blend into my pale skin. And I thought this one would have really deep shadows, but it doesn't. It has lighter, more pastel mattes with kind of more jewel toned shimmers. And it's the Natasha Denona Circo Loco palette, which was actually released early in Sephora and someone bought it and some people took pictures, sent it to Trend Mood, and it was basically released early. So I bought it and it looks really stunning. I'm going to use it probably tomorrow, maybe. Yeah, I bought the Hourglass Ultra Slim lipstick. They recently came out with one that is red, like an actual blue toned red, but it doesn't use carmine, so it's 100% vegan. So they've managed to create a red pigment that doesn't rely on killing little bugs, which makes it one of the first, if not the first, like fully red lipstick that is vegan, like an actual red. Some people have gotten close, but it's not like typical red. If you want an actual true red shade, you have to use carmine. I feel like Hourglass are making jumps and leaps of this, so I got it just purely to support the vegan aspect of things, and it's really nice. It's like a true red, super pigmented. I bought a Charlottesville lipstick. I bought the one from the Lunar New Year launch. This is what it looks like. It's actually a cream lipstick, but I've worn it for so long that it's gone matte. But this is what it looks like when it's matte. It's basically nude with a slight hint of red. So if you don't feel too comfortable in red lipstick, this is like a nice in-between of like a nudie red. And I bought the Charlotte Tilbury Day Cream, but I bought it in the Lunar New Year packaging because I really like that cream. That's that on that. So overall, it's been a successful month. We're on the 27th of March right now. I'm hoping that by the time this video goes up, I haven't bought something else. And if I have, I am going to film an extra bit and tell you guys if I bought something else. But I'm hoping that until the 31st, I managed to control myself and control my urges. So there you go. This has been a concise video of stuff I bought. I hope I don't forget anything. I don't think I have. But yeah, let me know what you guys bought, what you didn't buy, what you managed to control yourself with, or didn't manage to control yourself with. Like, subscribe, hit that bell, because I post videos whenever I think of something to do. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.